Harvey Lee, weekend workshops, and we're doing the weekend walkabout. So what we've got here, we just want to show you, it's an old miners' prospectors village. You can see the remains all through there in the old dam. And as we pan around, you can see the old remainders of the historic home that was once there.
You're always living large, and life is just a fantasy. You're living like a rock star, baby. You're living like a rock star.
Thought we'd better show it. We're out near the Flora Reef, way out the other side of McIver Road, so it's not a very well-known spot, but we thought we'd share.
No matter who you are, no matter what you want your life to be, you're gonna be a star, rolling like a VIP. You're living like a rock star, baby. You're living like a rock star, baby. You're living like a rock star, baby.
Just give it a bit of a shake and in the
To
end.
the bottom.
I think it's in that bit.
It's got a little bit of a wobble at the end of it.
Lead shot.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
It's just lead. Gold does it too, but mainly when I'm digging up lead, it's got a little. It's not a real crispy sound, but you dig every target anyway because sometimes gold has that little wobble on the end of it as well.
It doesn't help me being a drummer, my ears are totally shot. With the little bits I can't hear.
Back after that, double.
Centre of your hand there, that piece.
It might be a little bit of steel too. Here it is, bit of lead, flat bit of lead. Although with the SDC as well, this is my startup with the SDC. This is what I've adopted. So the green is factory setting number 2 on the SDC. So what I do is I start it up on 2. Righto, the SDC is running, so bump it up one at a time. Done. 3, 4 centre lights. And the SDC is running fairly smooth at the moment, so I just do a little ground balance.
Beautiful.
Clean up.
Really big thumbs up, Craig.
Now if you find anything there, it's mine.
That's a sweet little target.
And that's what I run mine on, mate.
Righto. Too easy. We'll give her a whirl.
I'll go and get my gear. So this is my setup. I've upgraded my SDC. So what I did is I bought a steel phase enhancer. Small. This is just a small guitar pedal lead. And that's the you need the patch lead to run it all. So patch lead runs into the where the normal headphones go as well, into there. So little guitar lead, patch lead there.
Guitar as well, mate, is it?
Oh, just hanging the big leads down.
Have a go, Darbs?
I've got a guitar lead, Darbs.
Yeah, I see that.
So yeah, this is the steel phase. A great piece of equipment in Ingenuity.
Brand is it?
It's steel phase. Pat O'Connell, he's the maker of the steel phase. So yeah, that's an enhancer. Enhances the audio and the volume of the SDC. So yeah, and also I've teamed it up with Steel Phase. Have made a headphones which are designed to pair with the Steel Phase enhancer. So even more clearer audio and target sound. So yeah, plug him in the top, and it's got a number of settings on the Steel Phase. I ran filter 1, volume of about was that 6, about 7, and because these are stereo headphones, there's 2 modes. There's mono and stereo. Mono's 1 and stereo's 2, and happy days.
Indeed.
And did it improve your chances of getting gold, bud?
It does. So all them little tiny murmurs, you can the audio is an enhancer brings them little tiny murmurs out a lot clearer out of the ground. So it doesn't make your detector go any deeper. It doesn't do that, but it enhances the signal a lot clearer out of the ground. I found. So great piece of technology to back up on your SDC.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And today we're over at the conglomerates, mate, eh? The old Chinese diggings.
We are, yes. We'll go for a wander up the hill there in a minute, and I'll show you some of the Chinese diggings. They did it tough, and them going through the conglomerate. You can see the pit marks in the side of the walls, and we'll go up the hill and explain a bit about the Chinese diggings up the hill.
Beautiful,
Darbs,
mate.
so
Excellent.
Much as a talkative fella, are you, Steve?
we'll go
Ready to go.
Right. One of the main issues that with Minelab batteries, the original Minelab batteries, is inside the battery holder. The Minelab batteries are a little bit smaller than the like holder itself, so they tend to rattle around, and the machine will switch on and off and reset itself. So one of the things you can do to eliminate that and stop it from doing that is wrap some electrical tape around it.
Is this a common problem with them?
Yeah, it's a pretty common problem with them. Another thing you can do too is cut a McDonald's straw in half. There's a little groove in there inside the battery holder. You slide a McDonald's straw down there, that'll stop it as well.
Oh, that's a good tip.
So what we'll do is we'll just wrap some electrical tape around it.
Which paper there?
Get this one up.
Did this happen to yours, Craig?
It did, yeah. I can grab my machine and show you what I've done with mine. I've done the same thing with this.
A lot of people wouldn't know to do this.
Just grab the electrical tape. Grab it, make sure it's nice and flat.
Tape both ends or just the one end?
Both ends. This tape's a little wider than normal electrical tape, so we'll do what we'll use. So yeah, just tape both ends like that. Just makes the battery a little bit thicker for the SDC battery holder. Pop him in. It just makes it a nice snug fit inside there, and it stops the batteries rattling around. You do that with all your batteries, and then you won't have the issue of the SDC turning off and on while you bump it.
You know all the tricks, Craig, don't you? Hey?
I've learned over the time off other groups and stuff like that as well, and I love helping people out.
Yeah, good on you.
Well, you've heard it, folks, from the SDC Guru himself, Mr. Craig Skinner.
So yeah, so the area we're in is a great area. It's part of Ironstone Hill. This is all ancient river creek bed. Yeah, bit of lead. Just a bit of lead, that's the SDC for you. They're lead magnets, but they find a lot of gold. Chinese digging here. The Chinese dug a circular hole And this is what they call the cap rock of the ancient creek bed. You can see where they've, you can still see the chisel marks in the side of the walls here where they've gone down. They dug a circular hole, and there's two theories to their circular hole. The Chinese are very superstitious people, so one theory is that with the Chinese, that they were afraid of the evil spirits, so the Western people dug a rectangular hole, the Chinese dug a circular hole. With the circular hole, one theory is that the spirits wouldn't hide in the corners, so they never dug rectangular holes.
Right.
Another theory too, rectangular holes is not as sturdy as a circular hole, so they're more stable as well. So the Chinese would dig a circular hole, and that's how they cut into this cap rock here to get underneath, to get down to the pay dirt of the ancient creek bed.
No matter who you are, no matter what you want your life to be, you're gonna be a star.
Pressure of it, it's all been taken out and
Undermined.
undermined, yeah.
And then she just...
That's it. Yeah, they would have been crawling on their hands and knees and their guts and doing all this.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Chinese is that they all work as teams, so they're all one. They none of them missed out. You know, they all help each other out on the goldfields.
Yeah.
I give it to them, mate. You know, they were ahead of their time on the goldfields.
For sure, mate. I wonder if our relatives were up here, mate. Our Chinese relatives up here.
Yeah. So
Smoking
the Chinese, yeah.
Bit of a
I
drink.
definitely would say that they would have been part of it. You know.
Yeah.
My heritage goes back to the 1860s. So Chinese heritage. Gold's in me blood, and it always has been since I was young. You know, since I was a young kid.
And how are we related through Lee Chu, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, mate, I think we're actually related twice over.
We are, mate. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? Through two different relatives.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So my third great grandfather, Louis R. Sam, a Chinese gold miner, he married Charlotte, and her sister married into your family.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Same Muzz, different fuzz.
Charlotte was Lee Chu's daughter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty close, really.
It is. Yeah, mate.
Shit.
So a bit of history there.
Have you got Craig's info on your tree at home, Darb?
Because you know Lottie, your granddaughter.
Yeah.
That's who she's named after.
Yeah.
Is that amazing
It
or
is
what?
amazing, right? Yeah. And look at us.
And here we are talking over.
You don't even look Chinese.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up.
It's a well-known fact, though.
I know.
Fact.
His nose is definitely not Chinese. Where's that come from?
Oh, well, we've got other blood mixed in us too, Ben.
Oh yeah.
No, that's interesting. And when did you guys work?
Lollies.
When did you just work out that you're related?
Hickory Sean times. 100%.
When did you just work out you're related? You used to step in, done.
Oh, jeez, it was it's kind of unexpected, wasn't it? It was just, we got talking about the Chinese Association and who we were, and next minute we put two and two together, didn't we?
Oh,
And
yeah. I've done a bit of family history.
tree history.
And we worked out shippers and crickets. We're related.
Jeez, that's amazing, man. Let's go find some gold then.
Yeah.
You're gas bagging a fair bit. Look at Mr. Eradicate here.
Good old lightning never strikes twice.
We'll get it.
So 21 coming third. What that end of the hammer's supposed to be for frying.
Craig just comes in, tap, cleans up. It's out.
In there. It's in there.
Yeah, it'll be gold. Hang on.
Yeah. There you go.
Go. then. Is that it there, in there?
No matter who you are, no matter what you want your life to be.
Bit of taparoo. I wonder what music Craig's listening to.
Player, mate.
That's the hit of the month.
Fucking screaming, listen to that.
Oh yeah, I can hear that.
Screamer! Wow, how's that? Well,
bigger
yeah,
hammer.
20 minutes, I reckon. Whoop, there goes a bit.
There goes the goal. A bit that went down.
There's a bit down there.
You gotta find it again.
Oh, I don't know if that was it. It landed down here.
I'll pack up.
I got it. There it is.
Oh, look at him!
You lead.
Give it a spin on it.
How's that, folks? A bit of gold out of the conglomerate. We live from up the road from Darbs' house, eh? It's still here, folks.
That's mine.
And the old GPX pulled her out,
Get in the sun. Give me the sun.
and Craig
It's an
confirmed
SDC
it.
size, mate.
Craig confirmed it with the SDC.
Bloody top job, man. Oh yeah. Oh, we're rich.
Folks. Wow. Told you.
Steve's seen a couple of bits of gold today.
2 last night, 2 this morning.
You're rich, mate. You'll shout.
Yeah. Lucky if I paid for the fuel to get here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Good on you, man. Good job. Good on you, Darbs. Thumbs up. Mate, Steve. He's not tight. He's still not talking. Good on you, Craig.
Cheers, boys.
Good on you. What a day. Out with the boys, getting some gold. Yeah.